Hey guys, I'm really excited about this new set of track lights that I got. There's 4 lights on this track set. You can go ahead and change the light temperatures, which is really great. They're dimmable, really customizable. I think it's going to be great. This should be a black track set, which I'm excited about. Let's unpack it together. Let's take a look at the wiring and what it comes with, the packaging and everything else. And then we can go ahead and figure out what's inside and what the next steps would be. This video is going to be more about going through the product details and everything else. I'll do an installation for a different video, so that won't be this one. Let's go ahead and get this unpacked and let's take a look at what's inside. So let's go ahead and get this unpacked. The first thing that I notice here is everything's packed in a really thick foam, which is great because with your lights, you want to make sure that you're getting them, like I said, all packaged in a way that they're not going to get banged around or knocked around or anything like that. This looks like it's almost like a solid piece of foam, which is really great. Let's go ahead and lift out our lights. So here it is, unpacked. You're going to see we get the 4 lights here. They're all LED, which is great. They are really nice. Everything about these seems really good. I like the heavy construction, the metal framing on everything. Looks really nice. Came packaged really well. You do have all of your installation. And you have your backup like fuses or bulbs here, which is also really cool. Wiring here in the back seems like it should be pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and take off the mounting screws here so we can kind of get this mounting plate off. So that's great. Comes with a mounting plate. These mounting plates are really easy to integrate into your electrical junction box. Which is great for the install. And again here, pretty simple. You've got your positive and neutral wires. You do have your grounding wire, of course. So these are all clipped off from your main power. So you don't have to do any of that. It's already done for you, which is awesome. So this is going to be a super simple install depending on where we decide to install it. Again, we don't know, so we're going to hang on to it for a second. But you've got these, which are super awesome. Independent light movement here. Great design. On the back here, you have your markings and you've got your flip them over. So you can actually kind of create your own light mix by changing up the temperatures on the back here, and they all have them. So you can go ahead and flip up your own color temperatures. So if you're using these as gallery lights, you can go ahead and get the light, that works best for you, for your environment and your setting. Let's take a look at a little bit more about the features so we can talk and give you a little more specs. So again, these lights are really great because they're super easy to customize the way that you want them. You do have the 5 color temperatures, which again is accessible back here with the switch. And those are great, right? Because those are going to go from like a soft white, warm white, neutral white, cool white, and then like the daylight. So you have multiple different options. It is dimmable. These are compatible with most dimmers down to like 10%. So that's a really great function as well. The one thing that I did find about these that I wasn't expecting, but I think is super cool, is that you do have full range of motion, but you also have the ability to do an angle adjustment here all the way from 15 to 60, which basically kind of like either your light goes all the way out or it starts to get super concentrated. And you do that by rotating these. And this design is really unique. I think it's really cool. Because again, if you're using this for artwork, you could have 2 as like a spotlight and then the other 2 just kind of a broader light. And those are just, the more you screw or unscrew it, it widens and narrows the light. So really unique design there. I think it's really cool. And again, it just makes for, a little more adaptability for, your own personal space. And so there you have it. You got our 4 lights on the track system. You can rotate in any direction. The install is going to be really easy. I love all the different color features that you can kind of mess around with, the scope of the angle of lights and everything else. All in all, I think this is going to be an awesome track light set.